Hey Taurus, how are you? Good morning. This is Mary Ellen coming to you from Moonrise Cottage Soul Tarot. I'm in upstate New York today. I'll be hopping in the car shortly and continuing my journey towards New Mexico. I think I'm going to end up in possibly Indiana tonight. Not sure. Depends on how much driving I feel like I want to do. But things are going along well. All the information about me is in the links below. If you're new, welcome, and welcome back to all the subscribers and regular viewers. All right, that one to drop out. Thank you, Spirit. So we're going to take a look at your journey, Taurus, and going to take a look at your lover, your love interest, your sweetheart, my guides are saying. So here are the oracle cards that came out for your love interest, your bonded other, my guides are saying this morning. Look at that. Earth Angel. How sweet is that? Look how beautiful. And Vision Quest. So whoever you're connected with is either very grounded or very possibly another earth sign. And because they're with you, they are being awakened because you have Uranus in your sign, Taurus. I think that's a lot of it. So let's put this right here. And check out what's going on with you, beautiful Taurus. This is from the Journey of Love. Okay, so your oracle card from the Journey of Love is Heart Fire. Look, I think in a sense, because you have Uranus in your sign, I think there's a reflection there of that. And also we're in the days of the Aries full moon, which has been affecting everybody. So this is the last video that I'm doing about the earth signs. And look, upper world. So there's definitely some change, something very interesting going on with yourself. And we see this. There's something going on for the earth signs in regard to relationships and love. And mostly the message has been about healing. Okay. So I like that. So this card is from the Mystical Shaman Oracle deck. You're contacting the numinous and the divine this week. Clearly your partner is on some kind of a fabulous journey. I like it. So, Taurus, for you, the theme of the reading from my guides is the dialogue of battle. This is a Celtic Wisdom Tarot deck. This is the Two of Swords. But look, you're going inward in such a way that's causing you to climb to some sort of pinnacle within your spiritual knowing. When you go inside to meditate in that Two of Swords way, with the swords facing upward toward the sky, and we have upper world here, you're literally in contact with the divine. Eagle medicine, that's about divine sacred vision, long vision like an eagle would have, and the way eagles master the skies, my guides are saying, and they soar effortlessly. So that's what you're doing. You're soaring into the divine, into the upper world, in order to have a discussion, because you're in the process of making a decision, which is fabulous. And look, that's what you're deciding about. That's the Eight of Cups. In this deck, it's called the Elopement of Art. It's a story about a couple who got stuck to a golden bowl that they intended to plunder. They went on a treasure hunt. They found the bowl. It was filled with gold and treasure and rubies and diamonds and etc. And when they stepped up on the platform to plunder the bowl, they got stuck to it. So you're making some kind of decision in love. I'm pretty sure this came out for Capricorn as well. And really the gist of it is, I think because of this full moon, what's happening is people are performing articles of healing. And look, that's what dropped out. This is about your lover. Okay, so Page of Swords and the Lovers. Your lover, your love interest, is looking into the relationship. Perhaps it's somebody new who's going to step forward and deliver a message to you about, I think you're the one. I think you're my soulmate, my twin flame, my quantum partner. Something happens and I want to get some clarity. Can we talk about this? Because my goodness, when you show up, I feel like this. So that's beautiful. I love it. All right, so let's check it out. Let's see what's going on here. Okay. Taurus, let's start with you, okay? let's shuffle up the cards and see, Spirit, what is it that we could know about beautiful Taurus? And look, there's something. So you also are being activated. That's the Ace of Pentacles. So a lot of inspiration coming forward about the place that love occupies in your life, and about, because they're connected here at the corner, the way in which your relationship may feel stuck. There are things inside the relationship that you don't want anymore, and you want to walk away. You want to activate yourself. So in this deck, this is about self-actualization and spiritual activation. So there's some great inspiration coming to you because of this person who has shown up that sent you straight into the upper world to make a decision, maybe about your current love connection, maybe about something that you got to walk away from. It might not be love. It might be a job. My guides are saying it might be a city, if you're at a distance from this person. So look, okay. That is the Six of Swords. Thank you, Spirit. Some of you are moving away from either a love situation, or you're literally moving to go toward this person who's shown up in your life in this way. Yeah, okay. So Taurus, clearly this is a message for some of you. It's a general reading. That's the Ten of Swords. Something's over. You're walking away from something. A cycle has finished, and you have some inspiration that comes through to you in a very sacred way because you're in touch with the numinous and the divine. It puts you on this new foundation, the foundation of battle. That place where you can say, okay, you know what? I'm going to move away from this. I'm going to finish this cycle because there's something new happening in my life. And it feels like that, right? In terms of heart, fire, and passion. So you're just going to contact the divine. Very interesting. All right, let's see what else we have. Yeah. All right, so that's the Queen of Pentacles, okay? In this deck, Queen of Knowledge weaves together the strings of destiny of her lineage. And it's in the position of the Bridge card, which ties your human experience to kind of like your soul line. What's your soul doing? What's going on with your soul circuit? And she's looking directly into the line that's going to develop about your partner, okay? So let's see. Spirit, what can we know, please, about this beautiful journey that Taurus is going on? What is it that Taurus needs to know about this journey, please? Hang on. My guys are talking to me. Okay, yeah. So, thank you, Spirit. That's the balancer, okay, of harmony. So there is something that you are wanting in terms of harmony and bringing justice to your life. Do you see how this person's been split open down the middle and resewn? So that's the goddess Elena. She's known as okay, my guides are calling her the signpost. She helps seafaring vessels find their way. See that? There's some divine intervention going on here because of somebody probably new that's come into your life, or there's a situation inside the relationship that you and your partner together are going on this vision quest, giving it up to Spirit in a sense, because you don't want it to die, right? Some of you are moving away from the strife and the lack of balance in the relationship together as a vision quest in a very sacred way. And that's always really beautiful. I mean, what could be more beautiful than that? So, pardon me. So here's the next card. The Lovers. So we have it on both sides of the aisle, my guides are saying. Okay, and look at that. I'll show you in a minute. All right, so when I see the Lovers card attached to the Eight of Cups and this notion of Six of Swords, right, sailing away to a new place, and then we see the Ten of Swords, I'm thinking very clearly some of you are just going through some beautiful shift and change inside the relationship. Some of you clearly are breaking up and going towards somebody new. Because look, oh, wait till you see the outcome card. Look at that. That's the King of Cups. In this deck, this is the Sacred Pathfinder. That's King Luke. He shapeshifts. He contacts the numinous and the divine like that. And you see how he's right in line with it? His spear clears away obstacles. And his superpower, if you will, is that he has sacred vision. He's known as the Sacred Pathfinder of love. Something really beautiful is happening, Taurus. Back this up a little bit. I'm going to put this in here. And then wait till you see the outcome card. Okay? Just wait for it, as they say. Check it out. If I can get these to line up a little bit better for you. All right, ready? What could be better than that? Okay? You get the inference. And here we are on the Aries full moon, which was yesterday. So my guides have been talking about that. That's the Eight of Wands. So passionate messages, passionate love, very rapid progress through this kind of a cycle, either because somebody new has shown up or because something has happened in this heart fire kind of way. And the two of you have gone on this vision quest into the upper realms to ask for assistance with this love bond. And you're certainly for those of you for whom that is true, you're certainly getting it. And not only is this love bond, here's your personal process in a sense. Something activates you. Ace of Pentacles, it's about, in this deck, it's about spiritual wealth and the ability to know and the ability to, of course, create abundance in your life in all these ways. And what you do with your Ace of Pentacles is you create a new foundation. And you move away from something and toward that which you want, which ends a cycle for you. So I do hope some of you are reforming a relationship in this beautiful, beautiful way. We certainly have the ability to do it in these days with Pluto coming in to conjunction with Saturn. Yes, things are being destroyed, but also new structures being built and coming out of nowhere, seemingly. So beautiful. I really love it. So let's find out about your Earth Angel. Fascinating, isn't it? Look, there's the next card, Temperance. So that's what they want to talk to you about. They want to blend their life with you. There's no doubt, right? Look at this. The Lovers here, that's the Lovers card in the Celtic Wisdom Tarot deck. All right, Spirits, give us a little more information, please, about your beautiful loved one, Taurus's lover. What is it? Yeah, look. Okay? Wheel of Fortune. They are taking a leap of faith with you. That's why the Page of Swords is there. Look at that. Queen of Pentacles. All right. Staring at her fortune. Manifesting more. Meditating on what it means to have this kind of abundance in her life. I love it. It's perfect. Thank you, Spirit. Because she knows her fortunes are changing. There's the Justice card. So we see this, just see this notion along with the Temperance. There is something happening on both sides of the equation. And I think for many of you, you're well aware, you and your partner, whoever this person is, even if it's somebody brand new who just showed up on the scene, you're going to be having a lot of discussion about this because they're definitely offering you their love. Absolutely. See that? Page of Cups and Page of Swords. So this person, I don't think they're holding back in any way. There's the Six of Wands. It's very interesting. All right, Spirit. Whoops. Give us one outcome card. Okay, they want me to look at that. Yeah, look. There you go. My Spirit guys just said, enough said. All right. For many of you, general reading, of course. Let's pick from the bag of runes and see what the oracle guidance, that'll come out. For those of you that are healing a relationship that needed to change, and I do think some of you are. Some of you are going through a great change, a shift and change, because we see this here, and all of the love cards in your side of the reading, Taurus. The love is in the upper world. That's why it came out as the totem from the Mystical Shaman Oracle. This is very exalted love, and you're both making decisions. So good for you. If you're being brave enough to look at your sweetheart and say, you know what, we need to make some changes. I don't want to walk away. I love you. But things have to change. Let's go on this journey and end this negative cycle in our relationship so we can have this. And it can feel like that, right? That's always a wonderful thing to go through that. And when you do that in a love relationship, it makes the bond so beautiful and so sacred. Spirit, what can we know, please? For beautiful Taurus. Yeah, this is perfect. Okay, I'm going to read that to you. This is, I'm going to put it right here with the Queen of Knowledge, the Queen of Pentacles, because it's, thank you, Spirit. It's about knowing yourself. Okay, so if you don't know, I'm using the Book of Runes by a beautiful Ralph Blum, who's on the other side now, and he left this beautiful work. So this is Manas. It is about the self. The starting point is the self, and its essence is water. Only clarity, willingness to change will be effective now. A correct relationship to yourself is primary, for from it flow all possible right relationships with others and with the divine. Thank you, Spirit. So it is a time to remain modest. That is the Oracle's counsel. Regardless of how great may be your merit, be yielding, be devoted, be moderate, for then you have a true direction in your life. Be in the world but not of it, and yet do not be closed or narrow or judging. Rather, remain receptive to impulses flowing from the divine. See this? That's what the guides are talking about. You're going to go inward, connect with the divine, and say, what am I to do with this relationship or this job or this city or whatever it is? I don't want to be here anymore. I want to be released. What's the best, highest order for me to do that? I like it. Let's see. Strive to live the ordinary life in the non-ordinary way. Remember at all times what is coming to be and what is passing away, and focus on that which abides. Nothing less is called for from you now in these moments. This is a time of major growth and rectification, and as a rule, rectification must come before progress. The field is tilled before the seeds are planted, and the garden is weeded before the flowers bloom. And the self must know stillness before it can discover its true song. Instead of seeking credit for your accomplishments or focusing on results, be content to do the task for the task's sake. Herein lies the secret of experiencing a true present. That's beautiful. So if you take the rune of the self and you cut it down the middle, let me hold this up for you. You will see the rune for joy, with its mirror opposite, its mirror image. There is a subtle caution against carelessness in these times. The self is required to balance the self. So do nothing in excess. That was the first phrase written over the gateway to the temple at Delphi. The first counsel was, know thyself. This is really touching. I'm getting a little choked up. Taurus, it's beautiful. You're really, it really might be that you're leaving behind aspects of yourself, because we see this activation and then a new foundation following right on the heels of that. And it's about coming through this. Actually, thank you, Spirit. That's about, in this deck, it indicates coming through a rite of passage. It's a foundation card. Six of Swords. And then when you have a new foundation, you do move on to new shores and you do finish a cycle. So really beautiful. Drop some comments. I love reading all the comments. I'd love to know what you're experiencing, Taurus. Anyways, enjoy these days of the full moon. I'll look forward to being in touch with you hopefully next week. And we'll see how this develops. So click the like button for me. Please leave some comments. If you haven't subscribed and clicked the bell, please do that. It does make a difference in terms of getting the notifications out, etc., especially while I'm traveling. So if you want to be in touch with me, the links are below, and I'll look forward to hearing from you. I'm on my way to New Mexico, for those of you who don't know. And I think there's one potential spot available in the Shamanic Healing Retreat that's happening in Silver City in New Mexico. So if you're in that area, or you can get yourself there for the Scorpio new moon on the 24th, send me a message and we'll make sure to get you in, okay? Thanks, gang. I'll talk to you soon.